Alright, look, we're going to do some homework. And we have to look at Robert Smalls. Okay? I hope these videos have been posted. Somebody was looking and I hadn't looked. I don't look at them, but they said some of them I'd showed them hadn't posted. Because what we're doing is I'm showing you the similarities. Okay? This man right here, he was a black man. He was an American politician, publisher, businessman, and maritime pilot, which maritime is maritime admiralty law. That's the Vatican and the Roman Empire. Listen, they control the world. Whoever runs the Vatican, we don't ever see. They control all the countries or businesses. And now they're defaulting all businesses into the direction that they want to go because they have made sickness and disease, dis-ease of the anatomy through the deficiency of mineral salts and everything natural over 100 years. And then we created the hospitals, which they own. You know, but he was born on April 5th, 1839, and he passed away on 2/3/1915. Okay? And we're going to Wikipedia this because this man, whatever story they give us on here is the story that they give us. You know, his latter end days, he ended his office day on March 3rd, 3/3. You know, and those of y'all out there that's looking at this gematria, let's see if let me show you right quick what Robert is. Robert. Hopefully you can see that in that blue. Right there, we got 33. He ended up his office on 3/3. But anyways, it says that he was born into slavery in Beaufort, South Carolina, freed himself, his crew, and their families during the American Civil War by something and selling it from Confederate-controlled waters of the harbor to the U.S. blockade that surrounded it. He then piloted the ship to the Union-controlled enclave in Beaufort, Port Royal, Hilton Head area, where it became a Union warship. After the Civil War, enough of that. Member of the U.S. House of Representatives from South Carolina's 7th District. That was from March the 18th, 318. Those of y'all paying attention, there's that number. And then until March 3rd, 3/3 of 1887. And then in office from July the 19th of 1882 until March the 3rd of 1883. And then March 4th of 1875 to March 3rd, 1879. And remember, the Vatican and them own the corporation of slavery over here. So they're going to control all the players. They're going to control everybody. And they do it. And it's really disturbing once you can start to understand that there is a pattern that they use in controlling generations and slowly moving into the direction of a new world order without people even knowing it. Because see, the people who controlled slavery controlled this man. Okay? They put him in the position to where he was because it was time to put him in that position to where he was to sway more black men, you know, because the Union is the United Catholic Church, which is like the Roman Empire. That's just the slave holders. Okay? But this man died on 2/3/1915. Okay? Now, the thing is this. Until Aubrey's death, remember in Savannah, Georgia? Down there, he died the same in 2020. And it was 105 years. It's 105 years. And what we're doing is I'm going to show you something. So 105 years would be this. 105. What's that number that I keep telling y'all about? Well, in numerology, you're going to take the 0 out. So it'd be 15. sort of like how January 5th they had the Georgia election, but backwards it's going to be 5-1 because it's this Bavarian Illuminati shit. That's May the 1st, which goes back to 5-1-303 AD to Diocletian. And remember, I ain't gonna get into that. These people do everything by this. But here's the deal, is it's not just that. It's when you write out this in satanic gematria, you got to go to that calculator and hit cipher, and then but this is like A would be, it starts 36 and then all the way to Z. You understand? A, B, C, I write a 6, and so on. That's what the satanic gematria is. Forwards. There's a backwards too, but we're just looking at it forwards. So when you write out this right here, 105 years, I just did a video yesterday. When you write out 105 years in satanic, you get 883. All right? And then when you write out Constantine the Great in satanic, you get 883. And I just did one. Was it yesterday maybe? I think so. But this number right here is big because what it has to do with is Constantine. And you write out Constantine the Great, 105 years, because you have a very important black man right here in this situation too, that's designed, based off of these numbers. Because remember, Joe Biden got his shot at 322, PM on the money too. And also too, you've got this. You've got, when you write out homegrown terrorism, because that's what they do. When you write out homegrown terrorism, what you're going to get is 883 again. You'll get that when you add up those numbers. And then Highway 27, where we're at over here. Because the park's address is 3370. Constantine died on 5/22/337. So there's that over there. From Biden's birthday, which is 11/20 of last year, until October the 23rd that we're looking at, it's 337 days. And then when we're looking at it from the Bavarian Illuminati's birthday until 10/23, it's 5 months, 22 days. 5/22/337 AD. Constantine the Great died. All that shit he did prior. But your 5/22 is in there with 5/1, the Bavarian Illuminati, until that date. And then Biden's 337 days from his birthday until that date, which matches up with this. And this has to do with like rebel flag and shit and Confederacy. But I mean, it's you can't overlook it, because Philo, I did the video on Philo. The guy's name is Philo, who created the television. 5 letters, 1 word. So that's 51. 5-1, 5-1. And when you write out Philo in that full reduction, Robert and Philo both equal 33. And this is the deal too, is if you'll go to that calculator and look up some stuff, I'm gonna blow your mind right here. Go in there and key in this right here. You gotta do it. You can't miss a letter. Key in the UX and events, and then key in Nov L. You know what that is, okay? And what you're going to get is this: you'll get 2, 2, 3, 79. What is it? anyways, just do it. Both of them are 223. Both of them are 783. Both of them are all these numbers. And here's the deal is this. You're going to see the 223 in there, and it's no joke. Because if you key in the synagogue of Satan, you'll get about the same amount of numbers as you will in this. So the synagogue of Satan. Key it in there. Go mess around with it. Quit being stupid. All right? And you'll see it. And then what you can do is this. Then next time, key in this right here. Because they're mocking us, dude. This knowledge is all over the internet. But I mean, it's not like... And then we're going to do this again. What is it? Look. Yeah. And do that. Key that in. And then what you'll get is this, is you'll get the Biden keeps saying, build back better, BBB, that's 222. And then both of them will be 210, take the zero out. Well, the 201 Jesuits, you can Google the 201 Jesuits and then you'll understand what I'm saying, but take the zero out and the 201, you got 21. And then when you do the properties of 21, it all breaks down. Because it's hardcore wizardry is what it is. It's insane how much that we don't know. Because see, it all has to do with that they control. Even if this was a legit thing. Because I mean, they gotten to where they just make shit up and everybody's like, oh God. But see, look, the same people who control them. Okay, there's your 223. Kobe Bryant, around 5'1", 78, when he was until 8'23", when he was born, was 3 months, 22 days. That's when Joe Biden got his shot, 322. And then from his birthday until his death, 1/26/20, 22 weeks, 3 days. You see what I'm saying? You see that? So he came in 322, skull and bones, and went out 223. And then Warnock, his birthday is what is it? 69 until 7/23 of 69. He came into this world too, 2 months and 23 days apart from that date, from 5/1. So he came in and went out. So you've got this and this. And Aubrey died on that date, supposedly. From Floyd's death, look, from Floyd's death until the Georgia election, which is the opposite of that, it's 32 weeks, 2 days. 322. You see what I'm saying? This is no, I mean, look. And then now Google Skull and Bones. Google the Museum of the Bible. And you'll find out it was opened on November the 17th of 2017. From 5/1 of 2017 until the day the doors open, November 17th, 201 days for your 201 Jesuits. The CIA Foundation, between 5/1/47 until it was founded, 20 weeks, 1 day, 201. Constantine, here's one more. Constantine, we already went over the 522 and 337. Well, until the Georgia election, check this out. 20,203 months and 15 days. Yeah, and so your 15 days can turn into January the 5th. And then in numerology, what do? We take it out for your 223. Remember, from Joe Biden's birthday until October the 23rd that we're looking at, it's 337 days. From 5/1, the birthday of the Illuminati, is 5 months and 22 days until October the 23rd. Yeah. So, I mean, and this is just nothing. This ain't shit compared to what else there is. You know, dude, it's not even my notes, too. A lot of this shit's other people's, too, that I piggyback on. But, I mean, it's a little evident that there's a pattern throughout history, you know, and especially this being the 105 years of 2020. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 105 years, 5-1, 5-1-5, Georgia election. And then this shit right here goes all the way back to Constantine. Now I'm fixing to do a video on Diocletian, the Roman emperor, and his numbers. Because his shit's in there, buddy. It's in there. Because this was a ritual for the Georgia election, Constantine. So we're fixing to get a ritual from Diocletian because he was one of the most ruthless fucking people to destroy Christians a long time ago. Yeah, so they're fixing to cut it all, baby. They're fixing to cut it all, and they're going to bring the aliens and crazy shit, and bombs are going to blow up and everything, and people are going to believe it. Love you.